academics. When people can go and travel to exotic places, and especially biologists, and study these animals, like you ever read Sapolsky's work with the baboons?
Oh.
Fascinating stuff. Sapolsky, he's from Stanford, right? Is he Stanford? Just brilliant guy who's done all this crazy work about toxoplasmosis. Are you aware of that? Toxoplasmosis is nuts. It's one of the reasons why they tell women to not handle kitty litter. Toxoplasmosis is a cat parasite that grows in a cat's gut, and when it gets on rats, it rewires the rat's sexual reward system and make the rats sexually attracted to cat urine.
Jesus Christ.
And it removes their fear of cats, so that the cats devour the rats, because the only way that parasite can reproduce is inside a cat's gut. So the parasite reproduces inside the cat's gut, comes out in cat shit, and then people get it from cat shit. You might get it from an open wound, you might get it from handling it. But when people get it, it makes them more reckless. He said there's a disproportionate number of motorcycle victims, crash victims that are toxoplasmosis infected. At one point in time, France was like 50% of the people had toxoplasmosis. Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
And it changes behavior. It affects behavior.
Okay. I did not know any
And
of
it's a fucking parasite that like half a population of a country had. Because feral cats, because you got feral cats everywhere.
I'm going to look this up.
So, point is, we study all kinds of shit. Weird parasites and fucking monkeys and giraffes and everything. There it is. Toxoplasmosis is considered to be a leading cause of death attributed to foodborne illness in the United States. More than 40 million men, women, and children in the U.S. carry the Toxoplasma parasite, but very few have symptoms because the immune system usually keeps the parasite from causing illness.
So this is like if you have HIV late stage or something, you winds up killing. Interesting,
right? It's a very bizarre parasite, but we study fucking penguins, man. We'll go study. They all look the same.
Yeah, of course.
The March of the Penguins is, people study them. They love to watch organisms. You don't think they'd want to watch us?
Yeah, but ultimately we mess around with those penguins. The aliens would mess around with us.
I think they might be. I think they might have made us. They might have made us. We might really be a biology project, and it's not a joke. If you think about there's a weird thing with primates and us. We're so far past them.
Yes.
We are so in another dimension of reality.
Yes.
With communication, with our ability to create technology and alter the world, we're in a weird place. Like, how did we get here so quick? Like, how did that happen? How did the doubling of the human brain size, the biggest mystery in the entire biological record, how'd that happen? Over 2 million years, human brain size doubles. People start walking upright and talking to each other. What happened? And if I was an asshole from another planet and I came down here, I'd be like, it's like when people take a wolf and they breed it with a chihuahua because they're a dick. You want to see what it looks like. Yes. I wonder if they would do that to us. I wonder if they'd come and they'd say, you know what we could do? I just add a little of this to these things. These crazy shit-throwing wild primates. Yeah, just give them a taste of alien DNA. Alter some stuff here and there. Just see how it works. Do a couple different versions of it. Do you know what I'm getting from this conversation, Joe Rogan? What?
That COVID is definitely over.
Yeah, I mean, it's here. Take care of yourself, and it's a cold. Nobody wants to say that. It's like it's like this foreboding thing. Like, come on, kids. Yeah. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about it now.
Yes.
And if that Kathy Hochul thing when she was on TV saying, you have to get this is a new vaccine. The old one's not going to work for it. Like,
she's only saying what the CDC just said. It's crazy. Okay, so COVID is over. Okay, but here's what I'm telling you, and like I guess I'm going to be stuck beating this drum for I don't know how long. We do not know what the long-term effects of the mRNA vaccines are. And it is I would go beyond borderline. I would say it is immoral and unethical to keep using those right now. Okay? If you're going to insist on giving people COVID vaccines, there are simpler, cheaper ones that don't have this question about what they do long-term. The mRNAs, at this point to me, they're a failed product, and they basically should be withdrawn. It will never happen. There's far, far too much at stake for both the pharmaceutical industry and public health and the Democratic Party and the media to even consider allowing that to happen. But the promise, Joe, the promise 2.5 years ago was these vaccines are new. They are going to revolutionize the treatment of respiratory viruses. They're going to eliminate COVID. Don't let them tell you that's not what they said, because it is what they said. Okay? Not there may be some symptom reduction. It may reduce cases of serious illness. No, it was these are so effective. We're going to get to herd immunity with them, and COVID is not going to be a problem ever again. That was total horseshit, and we can't let them forget it.
Yeah.
I know this is boring. I know there's only like a few people who care, but it's so important.
No, I think a lot of people care. I don't think it's a few people. It's just uncomfortable. All these things are so uncomfortable. You know?
Yes.
It's the reality that people would sell things that don't work just to make money, and they could put you at risk. But it's like if they can, they will. And if they have it for sale, it's like, we got to get this stuff off the shelves. Come on. We've been developing this. We developed this thing for the variants.
So this is a number.
Didn't they just test it on 10 mice?
Yes. Pfizer, literally 10 mice. Yes. Not a joke.
Hey, woman. Since your man ain't got no heart, why don't you go to my apartment tonight and I'll show you a real man.
There you go.
What? Fuck you.